We have over 1,400 delegates registered for this year's Congress. I'm so excited about the program and I look forward to catching up with many of you over the next few days. I also want to say hello to my family who are here today. Hello, kids. Having a young family, as many of you would appreciate, really does help put things into perspective. And never before have we needed to put things into perspective than this year. Consider this. We have a new Prime Minister, a new Financial Services Minister, a change in the FPA CEO, change in the ASIC Chairman. We have a transition to the new AFCA regime, a Royal Commission, while all trying to negotiate new education reforms. Overnight, we received further details and the legislative instrument on the new education standards. We also have Stephen Glenfield, the CEO of FPA, who will be speaking tomorrow. I'll be addressing the FPA standards and how the FPA will be responding and supporting members more directly at the closing plenary on Friday. There's an opportunity to hear from Stephen and to attend the workshop tomorrow to get more details. However, before I move on from this topic, I do want to put this into perspective. The need to raise standards is unquestioned, and the FPA does not apologise for leading the change. Ever since the publication of an article which had a headline that it was harder to become a qualified hairdresser than it was to become a qualified financial planner, it was clear that we need change. Therefore, I would ask you to elevate from what does this mean to you personally and ask yourself, what does this mean for the profession? Is this the right thing to do? Does this help cement the future of the profession? Now, despite all the uncertainty that this has caused, there are so many positive stories for the year that was. Our profession continues to grow, and the need for advice is unquestioned, and has never been greater. Membership of the FPA, we've had a growth of 9% over the last 12 months and have now over 14,000 members. And we now have over 5,700 CFP professionals who are part of a global community of 175,000 CFP professionals. This year, we also launched a new online study portal called FPA Learn for our CFP certification students. And we'll be launching the FPA Learn platform to all members as part of our broader CPD offering in 2019. As members, you do a lot of work that goes unrecognised. And I'm proud to announce today that over the last 12 months, we have provided pro bono advice services to over 170 Australians affected by cancer. I really appreciate that through our partnership with the Cancer Council. We've also provided support with financial literacy with schools and talking to students about financial literacy and careers in financial planning. We also have another goal, and that is to increase female participation in financial planning. We currently have about 25% of our membership made up of females. Our target is to grow that over the next 12 months by 5%. But I'd like to be able to announce a more ambitious target in the future as we embed our program and with our partnership with the Financial Executive Women. Last year, we launched the FinTech Report. It was very well received. It identified FinTech solutions available for financial planners. Today, I'm proud to launch our next report, the FPA FinTech Buyer's Guide and Checklist. The FPA's new FinTech Report will help you better understand your business and advice processes, assess what FinTech your business needs, and guide you with a checklist on actually finding the right technology provider. Please attend the FinTech Hub and the workshop for more information. Future 2. Another announcement I'd like to make is that as a result of the grants provided this year, Future 2 now has provided over $1 million in grants over the last 10 years to help support young Australians. An amazing effort. And that's purely as a result of all the great work that you all do and the donations that you make. And of course, we have the Future 2 riders and hikers that we'll be celebrating in a moment. Students continue to be a core focus, as I mentioned. We have now over 900 students as members. We've doubled that membership over the last 12 months, and we continue to work with universities to dedicate pathways for the future of our profession. And I want to talk about the profession, the transformation of the profession. This has continued again this year. The Royal Commission has dominated the headlines, and the FPA has been part of that. The FPA is not perfect, and there is much we can do to improve. The FPA commits to making change, and in doing so, we will continue to work with you to advance the profession. To that end, I'm pleased to announce that the FPA has undertaken a review of the FPA disciplinary regulations, led by Dale Boucher, who's an ex-chair of the Tax Practitioners Board and the current deputy chair of the Conduct Review Commission. The review made a number of recommendations that addressed the areas of confidentiality and publications provisions. Changes to the disciplinary regulations have been approved by the FPA board, and we'll be communicating these changes to members from next week. As hard as it has been, these difficult times are shedding light on important ways that the FPA and our profession in general must evolve so that we can get back to making a meaningful, positive difference in the lives of clients. There's no doubt that financial planning is of national importance. And for many of you who have heard me talk before, I say that all the time. Second only to your health is your financial well-being. But we cannot achieve the transformation of the profession without your support. As a community, we all need to be advocates for our profession. I ask that you continue delivering great service to your clients and delivering the best possible client experience you can. Because by creating more and more positive client experiences, we ensure more and more Australians are talking about financial planners for the right reasons. Thank you for all that you have already done in changing the lives of your clients, because together we stand for Australians for a better financial future. And now, in talking about the future, it is my pleasure to introduce on stage your new chairperson, Marisa Broome, CFP professional.
As your incoming chair, I would very much want to reaffirm our commitment and total support for Dante as our CEO. It's very humbling to stand here today as your new chair, and I would very much like to add my welcome to Congress and to Sydney, which is my hometown. I hope you very much embrace the spirit of trust that we have just heard about. And trust me when I say I'm very proud to serve you, and I genuinely mean that. We may come from different business models, we may work in different licensing arrangements, but we have one thing in common, and that is we want to make a meaningful difference in the lives of our clients. As your new chair, I want to continue the focus that the board has under our previous chair. I really want to build trust in our profession. I want more people to come and seek advice, to have that difference made in their lives. I want to continue the conversation we've been having with regulators and decision makers. I want to ensure that your voice is heard. And I'm very much wanting to work to support you to meet the new standards. I want you to be able to continue to give great advice. But to the regulators and product and service providers and the media out there, I really want to make it clear that our core purpose is not about investments or risk or social security. Our job is to talk to real people, to help them understand and articulate their dreams, and then guide them on that journey to achieve them. We stay with them through the good times, but most importantly through the tough times. And we repay the trust they have in us as financial planners with compassion, respect, and with integrity. However, the intense focus on how we go about our profession has never been more pronounced. But if we love what we do, and I have to say I do, we must move forward. We must embrace the challenges and move forward. There is no doubt that what is ahead of us is going to be challenging, and I guess at times frustrating, and the last year has been frustrating at times because of the lack of knowledge about what's going on. But if we work together, we'll get the whole journey right. We'll change the perception of our profession, and we will actually gain trust from our clients and from our new clients. We'll have more people coming and seeking our advice. But just as our clients partner with us, you have chosen as members of the FPA to partner with the FPA. You have placed in us a great deal of trust, and we want to repay that trust by continuing to work for our profession. Certainly the new standards are going to be challenging, but that will require all of us as financial planners to be a member of a code monitoring body, which will monitor advisor behaviour against the FPA Code of Ethics. The FPA has announced that we will be establishing a code monitoring body as a solution for our members. We have no doubt that this is a pivotal move for the profession. We also believe that a solution designed by financial planners for financial planners is a far better alternative than a commercially focused solution. But most importantly, our solution will have a goal to support financial planners to keep improving. We actually want to use this as a tool to continue the build of trust and confidence by our clients and our future clients. There's been much commentary about how a member association can also enforce disciplinary standards. And as a result, we have established a separate company, Code Monitoring Australia Proprietary Limited, which will draw a clear line between the role of the FPA and the role of code monitoring. The FPA board today has made a significant financial commitment to our draft application, which is due at the end of December. They're incredibly difficult timeframes, and we're currently determining the investment we need to make sure Code Monitoring Australia is adequately resourced in time of its operation, which is just under a year's time. Today I'm pleased to announce that we've signed a cooperation agreement with the boutique financial planners, and that we are going to continue to work with other member associations in the financial planning space to see if we can come up with the best solution for the whole financial planning profession. Last year we launched our new consumer website, Money and Life. The goal behind Money and Life was to build financial literacy and awareness of financial planning and get more people to come and seek advice from you, our members. The obvious next step was to review our Find a Planner service. The current tool helps thousands of people find a financial planner each year. However, in our digital world, we knew there was a way to make it better. I'm delighted to announce that Find a Planner is getting an upgrade. We want to empower Australians to achieve a better financial future. We want to make it easier than ever for a consumer to connect with a financial planner on their own terms. We believe that this new matching service is a game changer. We will actually match consumers online with a financial planner based on their personalised profile, their money, their life goals, and not just their location. You'll be able to do it via the FPA website or with a new app that we're hoping to launch early next year. We're still in the trial stage of this, and if you would like to be part of that initial trial, I encourage you to meet up with the team from the FPA marketing area who will be on our exhibition stand, because we'd love you to be part of that trial to iron out all the last minute issues. Our conference themes are connect, cultivate and communicate, and I challenge you to actively live this over the next few days. In these trying times, I believe we need to reach out and support each other. I encourage you to make a new friend or catch up with an old colleague. Ask them how they are. Ask them what they're doing and what their challenges are. And when you leave Congress, keep that conversation going. And then let us at the FPA know what you need, and please make some positive suggestions for how we can help you. This is a partnership and we are very much in this together.